Hello everyone, this is the Commander, and we have recently had some very exciting Star Wars news. I am a little late to this news, but I'm going to react to it in this video. We have got a huge content drop of many new Star Wars series, and it finally seems like Disney's starting to treat Star Wars equally to Marvel. As if you are Marvel fans or know about Marvel, they get huge content drops like this all the time with 10 series and movies. Actually, none of these are movies for Star Wars, but I'm completely fine with that. I love the direction where they're going, kind of not doing big projects and splitting off into many small projects. I just love that. And look at The Mandalorian. That is amazing. And I don't think because these are small projects, the quality is not going to be bad. The Mandalorian, it's amazing with its quality. So yeah, let's start. They did a recap of The Mandalorian season 2 on the Star Wars YouTube channel, but no trailer for season 3. I wouldn't think so. That's coming out in a year, but it does seem like season 3 is definitely happening, and that is going to be a show we are going to see. There's one more episode of season 2, which is coming out this upcoming Friday on the 19th. If you haven't seen my Mandalorian season 2 review videos, please go watch those if you want to. So yeah, new Mandalorian probably coming, I would guess, late 2021 or 2022 is when we're going to see season 3, but I can wait because we have all this other stuff. Okay, then we have Rangers of the New Republic. You can tell that they're really starting to dive in deep to this New Republic time, and I'm fine with that. It's not too interesting of an era, but that it's a possibility for new content. And this is supposed to feature Cara Dune in it, which could be fun. And I don't think it would have Mando appearing in it. That wouldn't happen, but probably Cara Dune when she was with the New Republic as a shock trooper or whatever she was. So yeah, that should be pretty interesting, and yeah, probably see some New Republic agents, rangers, as they say, going on these missions and fighting the Imperial Remnant, which does sound pretty cool. This one will probably come out in 2022 or 2023, something around that range. I'm thinking this is going to be one of the later ones. And I'm thinking it's going to be live action, but we don't know for most of these. Okay, this next one is probably the most exciting one. Star Wars Ahsoka, and yeah, it's gonna be great to see more Ahsoka. But the reason I'm interested in this is not because of Ahsoka alone, because we just saw her in The Mandalorian. Um, but this could have a tie into Rebels, because Ahsoka had a major role in Rebels, and maybe it could feature someone like Captain Rex, Ezra, Thrawn. The characters could be an endless list. So yeah, this one should be pretty interesting. And from that out, it might have something to do with the world between worlds. I'm not sure though, but it could. This one, it's likely going to be live action, probably come out 2023 or so. That's when most of these are going to come out, I think. Then we have Andor, and we actually got a trailer for this. For me, the trailers don't reveal all that much. But it does look like it's going to be a pretty cool show, and it will take place before Rogue One, obviously. This one will probably come out late 2021. It's live action, and it's going to be cool to learn more about the characters from Rogue One. We didn't get to see them too much because they were just in one movie. So, yeah, seems pretty interesting. Rogue One was a good movie, so hopefully this will be a pretty good show. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. We did not get a trailer for this one, but we did get the announcement that Hayden Christensen is indeed playing Anakin as Vader, so that it's going to be very interesting for this show. And I think this show, because when you think of it, Obi-Wan between the prequels and the original trilogy, that's a lot of time, but essentially it seems pretty boring. He's just sitting on Tatooine. But we all know he wasn't sitting on Tatooine for that whole time. I think Obi-Wan's gonna go on some pretty cool adventures, and obviously that fight with Maul will probably in it be in it. So yeah, I don't know if he'll like encounter the full Imperials. Does he have another encounter with Anakin or the Imperials? We'll see how much he decides to fight. But there should be some pretty cool adventures on Tatooine for Obi-Wan. Okay, then we got a trailer for this next one as well, The Bad Batch, and it does seem like it's going to be an extension of the Clone Wars. It is by Dave Filoni, so it's going to be pretty good. And yeah, it's animated, and it does look like it's going to be very cool to see how the clones react to the transition to the Empire. How many of them rebel against the Empire, and maybe we can see like the rebellion starting to be formed in this. Might be unlikely, but we might get to see Bail Organa or something in here. So yeah, that one seems pretty cool. Probably coming out in early 2021. So right after The Mandalorian, we will not have to wait long for more content. And then next it's Visions. I believe this one's going to be an anime, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like about the Force. Like from the art and from the name, it leads me to believe it's going to be something about the Force. And yeah, that could be pretty interesting to learn more about the Force. So yeah, that one would probably come out 2022. And then we have Lando, Star Wars Lando, and this one should be pretty good. Solo was a pretty enjoyable movie. Lots of these are just extensions of movies, which I love that idea. And yeah, we'll probably follow Lando, have him with some adventures with a Han Solo, which sounds really fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. I wonder what time frame it will be though. Will it be more of that New Republic time, or will it be kind of that original trilogy / before original trilogy in that kind of Rogue One, the Rogue One, Jedi Fallen Order, Solo, that time frame. Then we have the Acolyte, and this one could be pretty interesting. I think it's supposed to take place during that High Republic era, and they really did, oh my gosh, we got this new era coming out, it's gonna be amazing. But then it's only to teach 4 books, so it's kind of underwhelming. And it's cool to see that there's probably a show coming with it. The Acolyte, and because it's this High Republic era, we might think that it's gonna be focused on like a Jedi, but this really does not seem like it. It's red, so it really seems like, and yeah, Acolyte, I think there's a Night Sister Acolyte, so that could be possible, but no, we clearly see a lightsaber born mark through it. So it's probably going to be a dark side Acolyte training with some kind of, and we'll see this Acolyte's journey, which seems pretty interesting, and maybe they'll come out of hiding and fight against the High Republic. That's my guess. This one's probably going to come out that 2022, 2023 range as well, and I would guess it would be live action. Then we have a Droid Story. Not too sure about this one, probably coming out 2023 or so. It's supposed to be animated, probably follow a droid like C-3PO. Yeah, this one probably it's not going to be too vital to the Star Wars universe. It's probably just going to be some cute adventures, animated adventures with droids. Okay, and then we have Rogue Squadron, which is going to be a starfighter show. I don't know if this one is animated or live action, probably coming out in 2023. These are all my guesses. We really don't know the dates for these. But yeah, this should be interesting to follow a show with only starfighters. That's likely what it's going to be. It's what Star Wars Squadrons tried, and actually I just purchased Star Wars Squadrons, and it is pretty good, but you do feel like you want to go fight in the ships and fight on the ground. So we'll see how they approach that show. So yeah, that should be a pretty interesting show. I would guess it would be original trilogy era, or that era that I've been talking about, that New Republic era. But the one thing we're noticing from these, because of the relative failure of the sequels. They didn't like throw them away from the canon like people thought. They just kind of aren't doing any more with them. None of these are probably going to be during that time, and I think that is a great choice um, from Star Wars. But I wonder if they're going to eventually go beyond the sequels, and I really don't think they are. And eventually they are going to get backed into a wall of how many series they can make, but there's still lots of plot points to resolve. And also they announced a Squadron update that will feature the B-Wing and the TIE Defender. I think it's already out at this time. And so yeah, that will bring some more variety to the game, and it's also going to come with a new map. So nice to get some more content for that game. It could use some. It's not too big of a game content-wise. And get some nice, not recognizable ships, but quite interesting ships. So that's going to do it for this video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, share this video to help my channel grow. And also comment down below what's your favorite and what you thought of this huge content drop. I'm really excited for all of these. And all of these are probably coming out in the next 5 years, which is very exciting. So yep, that's going to do it for this video. And